Show everyone just how big of a What's Wrong with Wrestling fan you are by supporting the show on Patreon. You can get access to exclusive recaps that can't be seen anywhere else, a follow from the show on Twitter, and you could even be a guest on the show. So we have a lot this week. So thank you to Baron Alexander, Daniel Fisher, Don Comer Jr., Katie Leonard, Chris Rojo, Kosi Quick, Eric Lucas, Matthew Carneely, Salvatore Patrone, or Patron? I don't know. Nathaniel Tunis, Joel Rosario, Michael McNeil Gorin, and Braden Hermes.
Wow, you know, that's so many. I think you should read all those names again.
I can't. You should read them.
Okay.
No, that's all right.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. That is, I think, the most we've ever had in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's 58 names I just read.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you, guys.
13.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and once again, as always, if I pronounced your name wrong...
he did it on purpose.
Too bad. No, I didn't do it on purpose. But I am sorry. So anyways, if you want to be cool like those people, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling and join the club.
The Dollar Club.
So, is this on?
It's not my fault I was born with a beautiful hair of Ed.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
That's right, the Hamburglar himself.
AKA my new roommate.
Yeah, that was fun.
I gotta say, it's kind of awkward now just hanging out with you.
It is, because we lived together for a weekend.
We lived together with no water and only our spit to wash ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should have used our own, not each other's, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Anyway.
So that was Philly. We were there.
That was Philly. You just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Philadelphia for the Royal Rumble.
Of course.
And let me say this.
Yeah.
If this is your first time listening, because either myself or Andrew gave you one of our little What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast cards.
Yes.
Thank you for listening to us.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and checking us out. Being like, you know what? Those two mega handsome guys, I like the cut of their jib.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Clearly all those guys were super attracted to us.
Yes, absolutely. And especially a shout out to, and I hope this name is right because I was almost buzzed, kind of. I'd been drinking. So let me give a little story.
Yeah.
So we're in our seats at the Rumble, and there's a guy one row ahead and kind of near the end. He gets up. He's like, hey, I'm going to go to the merch booth. Anyone want anything? He said to his friends. His friend's like, oh, get me one of those Rumble shirts. And as he's walking by,
Drunk Eric's
like, hey, get me one of those Rumble shirts.
Hey, no, it was more like, hey, get me one of those Rumble shirts, man.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I was there. I wasn't drunk. You were there drunk.
I was not.
So,
I wasn't drunk.
Think I would remember.
I was.
Oh, Mr. 7 Beers? Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
It's like water. It's like water for me. So, anyway, jokingly, I give him my size and tell him, yeah, I can totally PayPal you. So he comes back and he stops at my chair and he says, here you go, man. Got me a Rumble shirt.
Yeah.
I'm taken aback. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Right.
Let me PayPal you. He says, no, man. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Enjoy the Rumble.
Yeah.
What a champ.
Yeah.
That guy's the real MVP.
And that man was Triple H.
That man, it was Triple H. Yeah. No, I believe his name was Matt. I hope his name was Matt.
No, it wasn't that. Definitely wasn't that.
Don't do that to me. I'm pretty sure his name was Matt. I talked to him after the show. I thanked him. So yeah, now I got this cool Rumble shirt.
Matt, let me tell you how much you helped Eric, because Eric usually goes to these events and buys like 5 or 6 shirts.
Bullshit.
And
5 or 6
thanks
shirts.
to you, because you bought him a shirt, you saved him so much money, because he would have went to those merch tables and he would have had a ball. I mean, he would have emptied out that merch table.
I went to the merch table. They had not one Kevin Owens shirt. I wanted the Kevin Owens Fight Anyone shirt.
Yeah.
Didn't have it.
But what if you see someone that's not a wrestling fan and they just like slug you in the face? Because,
Oh, you'll fight anyone?
Oh, you want to fight anyone, huh? You big tough guy, huh, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the risk you take.
That is the risk you take.
It's like when I had the Kurt Angle shirt when I was like in my late teens, early 20s that said, I'll make you tap out.
Yeah.
Walk around a place with a shirt that says, I'll make you tap out. Oh, you'll do it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to make me tap out?
Let's see if you can do it, buddy.
Yeah, let's slow down, pal. I'm like, I'm not your pal, guy.
All right. So
All right.
anyways, we had a great time in Philly.
We did. Cheesesteaks. Pickleback shots.
Yeah, that was weird.
Cannolis.
With the best ragout you can ever have in your life.
I got scolded at in the middle of this bakery.
Well, of course.
Because I start to say ricotta.
Oh, regatta? Can I have the pecan regatta cheese?
I didn't say regatta.
Regatta?
Ricotta.
You're Italian. You should know how to pronounce. It's rego.
This guy scolded me in the middle of this.
That place with those cannolis, holy shit. I've had cannolis in New York, like legitimate Italian.
Where was this? Cafe Crema? Crema Cafe?
Cafe Crema. It was right by Gino's Steaks.
It was right next to Gino's.
And they also had like a football-sized cannoli that you could like, for like Super Bowl parties.
Imagine how much ragout you could squeeze in there.
So I had a chocolate cannoli. I think it was, it was a dark chocolate cannoli.
Yes.
With cookies and cream ragout.
Yes.
And it was, you could just have the ragout and be fine. Like, it was that good.
I had pistachio.
Ragout.
No, pistachio cannoli.
Pistachio cannoli
with Nutella.
With Nutella. Ragout.
Yes.
But
exactly.
holy crap, it was awesome.
Yeah.
We pretended that they were our dicks. It was fun.
Because we're adults.
Because, yeah.
You know.
If you follow us on social media, then you definitely saw that.
And we apologize.
I don't apologize.
Did you ever post the video of us running up the Rocky
steps? No, because I want
steps?
to edit those.
Okay.
I need to edit those.
Okay, yeah, you gotta get those posted because they were pretty good.
Yeah.
And you gotta post those pictures at the Rocky statue.
Yeah,
that we paid a pretty penny for.
You did.
Yeah.
You paid a pretty penny.
I paid a pretty penny.
All right, so
what, you want to go in like halfsies?
Why don't you just pretend that the Rocky statue just costs money to go check out?
Let's pretend that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Stop telling the whole world what happened to you.
Yeah. Oh, you told them we didn't have water at the fucking B&B.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
So if we were a bunch of smelly motherfuckers.
Yeah, but it rained Sunday morning.
Yes.
So take it easy.
I washed myself with a rag on a stick.
So anyways, the Rumble was great, but now it's time to move on because we have to recap Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. And unfortunately, these two shows did not live up to, how good TakeOver and the Rumble was. Right?
Yeah.
We were hoping, like, can they continue it?
Can they keep going?
Can they keep going up?
Can they keep the momentum?
Or at least stay there.
Yeah.
Right? So Monday Night Raw starts with so, Stephanie McMahon. She comes out. She talks about how the game has changed now that Ronda Rousey has showed up.
The game. And then here comes Triple H, and he pedigrees.
Well, yeah, she goes, pardon the pun, but the game has changed. But right now, it's about the winner of the Royal Rumble, Asuka, because, Rousey's not here.
Yeah.
She just debuted. She's not here.
She's working a Lesnar schedule.
To be fair, she is in the middle of filming a movie, so.
Yeah.
So anyways, out comes Asuka, and Stephanie tells her, before you make your decision on which champion you want to face, just know that Alexa Bliss will be defending the Raw Women's Championship in the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber.
What?
I can't believe Stephanie didn't bring the whole roster out again.
So they can hug and cry.
So they could do the yes chant.
But this time they'd be crying because we're going to die in that chamber.
Die. Oh, God. Alexa Bliss is going to be in the Elimination Chamber.
Just slip through the floor grate.
Yeah. You know she's going to be the last one to come out of the chamber, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, Asuka then cuts a promo saying that she will be champion at WrestleMania because no one is ready for Asuka.
It's true.
But before she can tell us who she wants to face at WrestleMania, out comes the boss, Sasha Banks, to congratulate her. Sort of.
But for the past 2 years, you've been undefeated and you've been coming out here and saying, nobody's ready for Asuka. Nobody's ready for Asuka. Last night I proved that I can go the distance. So nobody's ready for Asuka? I'm ready for Asuka tonight.
Oh, damn. I got a call right at the end of playing that.
Luckily.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was one of Sasha's better promos. She said some stuff before that, like congratulating Sasha, but the passion was there, the heat was there.
Yeah.
And ever since the Rumble, Sasha's been acting like a heel.
Yeah, she needs to be a heel. She sucks as a face.
She does.
She's terrible.
Yeah.
I like her when she's all conceited and stuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she actually has some passion and she,
Because that's how she seems in real life.
Yeah, it's
too.
true, unfortunately.
Like, she doesn't seem that friendly in real life.
Well, she's not. Have you heard the stories?
Right. Biggie socks.
Yeah. So maybe she will. Because she was acting very heelish in the Rumble and very heelish towards Asuka. So she challenges her. And Stephanie makes the match official for later in the night.
Ooh.
But before that, the announce team has some announcements.
Uh-oh.
The first being that Jonathan Coachman has replaced Booker T on the announce team.
Wow.
So welcome back, Coach.
Sure.
Remember him?
Hold for applause.
You know what happened? He was
Still
one of the
holding.
He was one of the hundreds of people that was laid off by ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No
so
kidding.
he was then on Twitter for like a few months. I think also like posting videos of like his demo reel, like trying to get a job. Well, he came back to Vince, and Vince gave him a job.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe Booker just wanted out.
Well, yeah, we've heard that Booker doesn't like doing the commentary. And I don't blame him because Corey and Michael just shit on Booker T every week.
Yeah.
Whatever, like, just because he has a different opinion. Booker T's like, yeah, I like pizza. And then Cole and Graves are like, pizza? So,
yeah, where have we seen that kind of treatment before?
Nowhere ever.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Also, they say that Kurt Angle has booked 6 qualifying matches with the winners getting in the Elimination Chamber next month. And 3 of these matches are tonight. Now, we know Roman's going to be in one of these matches. Because he wasn't in the qualifying match this week because he was fighting The Miz.
Yeah.
But, that Roman's going to be in the Elimination Chamber. So it also spoiled that he wasn't going to beat The Miz for the IC title again.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting dynamic you have there because it's like, wow, Roman, you lost the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
You lost the Rumble.
Yeah.
You lost your rematch. Hey, here's a qualifying match. There you go. You deserve it.
Of course he does.
Yeah, that makes no...
He's
he
Roman
lost 3
Reigns.
big matches in a row.
Also, Kurt Angle also already booked all the qualifying matches.
Yeah.
Meaning Roman was already in, so he got in the qualifying match with or without beating The Miz.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the winner of the Elimination Chamber will face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. This is why we knew all along that a SmackDown star is winning the Rumble, because Brock ain't doing the Elimination Chamber.
No.
That's too much work.
It is.
Even if he was last to come out of the chamber,
yeah.
it's a lot of work, Eric.
He's got 30 minutes of wrestling in his contract.
Per year.
He's probably already used 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
I mean, how disappointing is it that the title match with 3 big guys at Royal Rumble was 11 minutes? You figure your average Raw match is about 7.
Well, yeah, but what else could they do at that point? We've already seen everything these guys can do to each other.
That's
I mean, you and I
true.
were not interested in that match at all at the Rumble. And it was, I mean, there live, it was boring. It's just hit your finisher, hit your, oh, break up, oh, finisher, oh, break a table, finisher. That was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as they announced that the Elimination Chamber was going to be a Raw pay-per-view, which was, I don't know when they announced this, like back in maybe October or some months ago. We were like, oh, SmackDown stars winning the Rumble. And that's exactly true.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Well,
happened.
I mean, I was saying it the whole time. We don't need a Roman Reigns win in the Rumble because everyone knows he's fighting Lesnar.
Yeah.
Like, they've known it since Lesnar won the title.
Right.
They've been wanting to get that
We
belt
also
back.
didn't need, now, you know, like, we're happy about the results of the Rumble, but, you know, I would have had Balor and Nakamura be the last 2 guys in the Rumble, you know?
Yeah.
But they did that to make the Roman haters, like, panic until the last minute, like, oh, God, what if Roman wins the Rumble, you know?
Yeah.
That's why they did that. So, our first qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber is Kane versus Braun Strowman in a last man standing match. As far as we know, all the other qualifying matches are just normal matches, but
Yeah, this one has to be special.
yes. And this match escalated quickly. I mean, it really got out of hand fast.
Yeah.
Braun flips the entire setup for the announce team on top of Kane, and the ref immediately ends the match.
Immediately. Because, yeah, he's done. He's done. There's nothing
No,
he
you
can
killed
do.
him.
You killed him.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you killed him when you pulled that fucking shit down on him with the crane, but no, now he's definitely dead.
You may have killed him when you used a crane to pull, or a grappling hook to pull down a set on him.
Yeah.
You may have killed him when you flipped the whole commentary area onto him. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
All I know is that his head's over there and
But
his
you-
body's over there, and I don't think that you can be alive with
But
that.
you know what didn't kill him? Smoking.
That's right. So Corey Graves interviews Braun on the stage as they're putting Kane in a neck brace, and Braun says, Kurt Angle said last man standing, and that's exactly what I did. What did you do? You did last man standing? The English there isn't exactly...
What if he was like,
The English isn't so
Kurt
good.
Angle said last man standing, but these are last hands standing.
Yeah.
That seemed...
Last hands rising.
Get these hands
Yeah.
by my shirt.
So after the commercial, Michael Cole tells us that Kane was taken to a local medical facility and that he's having trouble breathing. However, right after Cole says this, they cut to the EMTs wheeling Kane on a gurney backstage. So he hasn't even left yet, and Cole says that he's already at the medical facility.
I'm sorry, Michael Cole. You are a dirty liar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
How dare you? Kurt Angle then finds Braun and yells at him backstage. He's like, what the hell, man? God! That announce table was worth $12 million.
What was the joke on the plane?
We were talking about
Rousey.
You know, Ronda Rousey, we don't know what brand she's on yet, so Kurt's got to get on it to sign her.
For Raw brand.
Yeah, for Raw.
And you can imagine him going to Stephanie and be like, oh my God, Ronda Rousey's worth $12 million.
Yeah. And she probably is.
Probably
Whenever
is.
we see that contract, it's probably going to be somewhere up there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Like, she's already the best paid women on, in WWE already, with that contract.
Absolutely.
Just like Brock Lesnar is. So, yeah, Braun tells Kurt that I'll be the last man standing at Elimination Chamber and the last man standing over Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We move right on to our next qualifying match, which is Elias versus Matt Hardy. And some crew members build an announce table ringside during this match.
To help.
Yeah, so that they have a table again.
Yeah.
And Matt Hardy calls for the twist of fate, but then, Bray Wyatt doesn't come out, but the Depp distracts Hardy, and Elias kicks Hardy in the face and then hits a swinging neck breaker for the win to get a shot to get eaten by Braun Strowman in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Winner gets to be eaten by Braun Strowman.
Yes. And after the match, Bray Wyatt appears on the Titantron and just laughs. So how much longer can this feud go on?
WrestleMania at least. At least.
Next year's WrestleMania?
That's it.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Next up, we have The Miz versus Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship. This is like the fourth time we've seen it in 2 months, I think.
Yeah, and it was basically the same match as last
always
week.
The same match.
Yeah.
We have The Miz Taraj ringside
Uh-huh.
until Roman chases them away with a chair.
Uh-huh.
Miz works Roman's left knee for the whole match, including putting him in a figure four. That was different, at least.
Yeah, remember? Well, he used to do the figure four.
Right. I mean, in the Roman matches, like, at least he did something different. Like, he worked his knee for the match.
Yeah.
But then Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel run back out to the ring for the end of the match. They get beat up by Roman, but then Miz rolls him up for the win.
And still.
Right.
Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. And the only reason he is and still is because Roman will be a new Universal Champion at WrestleMania. But what are you going to do?
Well, I have a rumor about his match at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it easy.
All right.
Don't kill the rumors.
Okay. Okay.
Like, don't kill the messenger.
Yeah, the rumors.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on.
So next up, we have the Revival versus Heath Slater and Rhino. I was actually shocked it wasn't Gallows and Anderson again.
I was, yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay, wow, bravo. Of course, Dash and Dawson hit Rhino with the Shatter Machine for the victory. And then after the match, the Revival, frankly, they cut a bad promo.
They cut a shit promo.
About how the fans love their member berries. That was basically the gist of the promo. But it was
jizz
bad.
of the promo.
The dialogue was bad.
Yeah.
I blame the writers. Next up, we have the Dudley Boys going to the Hall of Fame.
As broken by CBS Sports.
CBS Sports broke the story.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, considering that their USA is owned by NBC,
yeah,
they're probably pissed about that. How did they get the scoop?
That's right. Well, they paid more. It always is funny when it's sports places, or sports websites breaking, fake wrestling stuff. But,
right.
Yeah. So congratulations to the Dudleys. Obviously, we were expecting this ever since both of them retired. Devon took a backstage role in WWE, so we might hear from Devon later, though. Just remember that. So next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Asuka. And again, Sasha was very heelish in this match.
Very heelish.
Constantly talking trash and slapping Asuka.
Yeah.
There was a very scary moment when Sasha tried for a suicide dive, but almost fell on her head.
Because she caught the rope.
Yes. Now, Asuka did throw a kick to Sasha's head as she was diving. So the move was going to backfire on Sasha, but I don't know if she was supposed to fall the way she did. Was Sasha supposed to jump out and then take a kick to the head and then just fall down?
Well, you know how good Asuka is. She wasn't going to kick her in the head. She would have hit her here to make it look like she was going to get kicked in the head.
Yes, I know, but if Sasha was actually supposed to go all the way through the ropes, like that's a hard spot to pull off, to dive through the ropes and then get kicked in the head and then fall down, Yeah. I mean, like making it look good. So I'm curious as to how it was actually supposed to look.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sasha caught herself. And it was scary. She almost fell on her head. The ref went and checked on her, but she was okay. And then
apparently she wasn't ready for Asuka.
No, she wasn't ready for them ropes. A few minutes later, however, Asuka went for her hip attack. But Sasha moved and pulled down the ropes, and Asuka went through the ropes, back at really ass first, and then fell out of the ring, which was another scary fall, but Asuka did it well.
Yeah.
She made it look really good, but it was still like a holy shit. Like, that was a hell of a spot by Asuka.
Yeah.
To go ass first.
Ass first out of the ring? I wouldn't do that.
No. And then in the end, Sasha puts Asuka in the bank statement, but Asuka gets out of it and quickly puts Sasha in the Asuka lock. And you can get out of the bank statement, but you can't get out of the Oscar lock.
Nope.
And Sasha tapped. So maybe she is going heel. She did tap. You know, I think heel Sasha would have passed out. I mean, face Sasha, sorry, would have passed out.
Like, oh, I'm determined. I can do it. No, I'm passed out.
She also betrayed Bayley at the Rumble. She tossed Bayley out of the Rumble, so maybe that's where it's headed.
Didn't she toss Lita out, too?
Was it Lita? Yeah, but I get that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, she's not best friends with Lita, if it was her that tossed Lita out.
I think when she tossed Lita out, I started chanting, fuck you, Sasha.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She tossed Trish out.
She tossed Trish out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Trish
maybe
was I think it was.
Maybe that's
She definitely got rid of Trish.
Okay, maybe that's who it was.
Trish tried the Stratusfaction, and then Sasha just picked her up and threw her out.
Yeah.
Which was a cool spot. But yeah, she got a lot of heat for that. Just like Cena with Finn Balor.
Yes.
So next up, we have The Bar versus Titus Worldwide for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Mm-hmm.
And Sheamus pins Screw for the win, despite Michael Cole having an orgasm during this match. Take a listen.
Cruz lands on his feet. Apollo Crews launched. Oh my God! Cruz is out. Cruz is out cold. He landed hard on the back of his neck. Wait, no, he's now he's back to his feet. Good. And Sheamus rolls him up with the shoulders down, and Cruz is still in this match. How is he moving? And we have seen some incredible feats of athleticism tonight, including that for the tag team titles and Cesaro saving the match. What a night this has been. This may be one of the most physical Monday Night Raws in a long, long time. Oh, my man. God. Did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah.
We heard it, Cole.
We got it.
We heard God.
Yeah.
Being live at the Rumble, whenever we do live shows, and then you go home and you watch it, you're like, you realize you really don't need the commentary. Especially when it sucks.
Yeah.
Especially when the commentary is just annoying as shit. With Michael Cole's, basically he sounds like a 12-year-old kid, like just starting puberty.
Like losing his mind.
It's just, did you hear that?
My God.
It's terrible.
How is he not dead?
I wish there was a way to just watch these shows with, the sound effects of the wrestling, but with no commentary. It'd be great. I would love it. I would love it. So the first part of the audio where Cole was saying, oh, Cruz is out cold. No, he's actually fine. That was Apollo and Sheamus botching a Hurricane Rana, with Sheamus accidentally dropping Apollo on his head. And then Sheamus does a flip to try to sell a Hurricane Rana that didn't happen. So, like, he drops Apollo, and then he does a flip on his own, like, to try to sell, like, oh, a Hurricane Rana.
I gotta save this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. But yeah, the Bar retains, of course. They finally get their victory over Titus Worldwide.
Finally.
So for our main event of Monday Night Raw, we have Finn Balor versus John Cena for a spot at the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
And Cena was very weird in this match. He kept looking at the crowd and then talking to the announce team like, I'm just trying to go to WrestleMania. I don't know what. Because the crowd's booing him, obviously, because they want Finn Balor to
Of
win.
course.
And I rewatched the Rumble.
Yeah.
And the part where it was the Final Four, Cena, Roman, Nakamura, and Balor, and then Cena and Reigns are like looking at each other.
Uh-huh.
And the whole arena's chanting, you both suck, you both suck.
Me too.
You could actually,
I was there.
You could actually hear Cena say, Shinsuke now! Shinsuke now! And like for Nakamura to get up and punch him.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
It was funny because Balor was up first.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways.
So I guess he was tired of getting booed.
Yeah, that was obviously it. Yeah. Or I guess it was time to move on. So Cena hits an AA to Balor while holding up the Too Sweet sign. But Finn kicked out.
He might as well have just been flipping everyone off.
Right. Hey, guys, no, really, I'm just trying to go to WrestleMania. Too sweet, bitch.
Yeah.
Which,
he might as well have wiped his ass with a Balor Club shirt.
Right. And that's, that's fine that he did that. I mean, you're going to get heat for it, but okay.
Yeah.
But then don't pretend like, hey guys, I'm just trying to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah, hey, make a wish and go to WrestleMania.
That's my make-a-wish.
Yeah.
So at the end of the match, Balor climbs the ropes to hit the coup de grace, but Cena picks him up and hits an AA from the second rope. Long story short, Cena wins.
Cena's going to Elimination Chamber.
Yes. And he points to WrestleMania.
Yes.
Like, that's the only way John Cena can get to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Is by, challenging Lesnar. Last year, you did a tag team match with your wife.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could do that again.
So here's what I'm concerned about. Everything I read, it keeps saying, the current plan is still for Cena to fight
right. The
Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Right.
So you're going to build this feud in a couple weeks? Because
I guess a month, because this is the end of February, the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So I guess they could start the first week of March, and that's 4 weeks.
Yeah, I guess. This is like a feud you start 6 months ago.
That's true. Like Bray Wyatt and Undertaker, they set that up, for a few months.
Yeah.
Sting and Triple H was a couple months. Like Sting and Triple H was at Fastlane when they first set. Well, really, Sting and Triple H, they set up at, Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Same with Kurt Angle and Triple H now, Survivor Series. If that still happens now that Ronda's here. But
yeah,
we'll see.
if. Big if.
But no, I thought that as well. That's 4 weeks to set up Cena and Taker is not a long time at all.
No.
I feel like maybe the reasoning is because Taker is not 100% all in with coming back yet.
That could be it. But then what's plan B for Cena? Fight Balor at WrestleMania?
Yeah. Beat Balor at WrestleMania. If it's not that,
maybe
then
Crime
maybe
Time
he'll
comes
fight
back and it'll be Cena and Crime Time versus the Club.
That's it. No, maybe it's like Cena versus, I don't know, Strowman. They turn Strowman heel again.
Nah, not with my rumors.
All right.
I
don't know. That's interesting.
Cena might not be going to WrestleMania.
Maybe we've already seen Cena Rollins. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Think about that. On to SmackDown Live, which starts with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Mm-hmm. Good way to start it.
He gets in the ring and says he will defeat AJ Styles at WrestleMania to become the new WWE champion.
I like it.
The crowd wasn't very loud, but you have to remember this is day 4 in Philly, in the same arena. We witnessed this, and we were exhausted by day 4.
Yeah.
That's why I get it. It works on a financial standpoint for WWE, but the crowd is just exhausting after 4 days.
Yeah, it is. You can only take so much live wrestling.
Yeah.
You can only take so much stadium food.
That's
now don't get me wrong.
Philly's way better stadium food than Houston.
Holy shit, that big ass slice of pizza?
Yeah.
Man.
So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out claiming that they deserve another title shot because the refs screwed them at the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Nakamura calls them losers, so they act like they're about to attack him when AJ Styles comes out to the stage. And AJ says that he and Nakamura will indeed have their dream match at WrestleMania. But how about they form a dream team tonight and take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Well, KO and Sami take a minute to think about it.
Kimmy.
But eventually decline. So Styles and Nakamura knock them off the apron. And that's how the segment ends.
Oh, that's a good way to start things.
Knocking them off the apron.
Hey, you're on the floor now, and the floor is lava, idiot.
These opening SmackDown segments suck so much ass.
Yeah.
And I've realized it doesn't matter who's in them. They're just written very poorly.
They are. Who's writing SmackDown?
Road Dogg is the head of SmackDown, like the head of creative and SmackDown. Yeah. So it's Road Dogg that's in charge of the writers. There's just no creativity there.
Yeah.
It's just
crap. Who are the writers? X-Pac.
X-Pac.
Billy Gunn.
I don't know. So after the commercial, Daniel Bryan tells Kevin and Sammy that they will face Nakamura and Styles tonight. They continue to complain and demand to have another title shot, and Daniel says that they will have another chance because the two of them will face each other next week on SmackDown, with the winner facing AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at Fastlane. So, of course, they're upset about that because they don't want to fight each other.
Yeah.
However, some mic was left on during the segment. Did you notice this?
No.
Take a listen to the background noise while Daniel is talking here. Try to ignore Daniel and listen to the background noise.
Isn't that great? It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Man, right now, I got work.
Did you hear that?
Kind of.
You can't understand the first part, but the very end is, where's this man right now? I got words for him. And like, that's why I mentioned Devon earlier, because it kind of sounds like Devon. Take a listen again.
I can't wait. Man, right now,
I got words for him.
Wow.
It's like, I really wish I could find out what the fuck was going on there.
Seriously.
I really want to know.
Wow.
I really want to know. I can't wait till Botchamania comes out with their video, and like that'll be in there.
Yeah.
It's good. I really want to know who that was and who they were pissed off at.
Because you got words for them.
Because he has words. But didn't it sound like Devon?
Kind of did, yeah.
Like, I don't know who else that could be. That sounded
testify.
That sounded very much like Devon.
Yeah.
I am so curious about that. That's going to be one of the mysteries of WWE.
Yeah.
Who was Devon yelling at?
Mysteries of the Enigma.
Yeah. So next up on SmackDown, we have Kofi versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev versus Zack Ryder.
Huh?
Zack Ryder on TV?
What?
In a #1 contender match for the United States Championship?
With just a random Kofi Kingston?
With just a random Kofi? With Bobby Roode on commentary?
Okay.
With Big E, Xavier, Sunil Singh, and Aiden English ringside?
What?
But then they got ejected because they caused too much trouble?
Ruckus? They caused a ruckus?
And then Rusev actually gets a victory after making Kofi tap out to the accolade?
Well, shit the bed.
People once again tap out to the accolade.
Yeah. Just in case any of you weren't at the Rumble, and just in case the audio was altered, as they like to do, Rusev was the most over guy all weekend.
Yeah.
There was numerous Rusev Day chants, and it would involve the whole arena.
Well, then when the Rumble started, they were like, all right, the Rumble's starting. Who's going to be #1? And then you hear, and the whole place goes crazy.
Everyone went nuts.
Because they know it's Rusev.
I think they went more nuts for that than Balor, who was #2.
Rusev, as soon as the Rusev Day thing started, he's been the most over guy in the company.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was talking with a guy at the comic book store, Austin, and we were talking about it. He's actually like
What
a home
comic book store?
Bedrock.
Oh.
On the Westheimer Washington location. He's a homegrown talent. Like, he wasn't like a star anywhere else before they brought him in,
right.
like Styles or anything.
Yeah.
Like, this is a guy that they developed themselves, and these are the kind of talents that they're looking for. Young guys who are getting over that they're developing.
With hot wives.
Yeah, and they don't want to do anything with him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they just want to sell his T-shirt. That's it.
I guess so. I mean, as much as I love Rude being champion, he's not really doing anything. He's not getting over.
Bobby Roode?
Yeah.
I think he's over.
I think it's like, oh, just be U.S. champion until we can find something
But again, in
for you.
WWE, baby faces aren't allowed to be that interesting. They
No,
just don't
they're
let
not.
them be interesting.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Roode versus Rusev for the U.S. title next
Right?
week.
Can we put him back to being a heel, put him back in a suit?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
He'd be better as a heel.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It sounds like Rusev's not going to win the U.S. title.
You don't think?
No.
And this title match is at
fast.
Fastlane, right?
No. It's next week on SmackDown Live.
Oh. Okay.
Because Fastlane's a Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. No. Fastlane is a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So who the hell will Rude?
When is it Elimination Chamber first or Fastlane first?
I think it's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, it is.
I think Fastlane's early March.
Yeah.
Or it's in March.
Elimination Chamber is like the 25th or something.
But yeah, why
February.
rush the U.S. title match next week?
Yeah.
When, I mean, I guess Fastlane is a month away.
Yeah.
But who the hell will Rude fight at Fastlane for the U.S. title
Yeah.
a month from now? Because, again, there's not many options.
No.
He's basically fought all the bad guys already.
Yes.
There's no one left on SmackDown.
There's no one left that's bad.
No one legit. What? He can fight Aiden English? That's not a legitimate fight.
Yeah.
On paper, that doesn't look good at all. So who could he fight? I don't know. Next up, we have an episode of The Fashion Files, and hey, they're back in theaters.
Oh, cool.
No more straight to DVD or straight to WWE.com. This was actually on the show,
Like real life.
like real life. And the episode starts with Breezango making a list of their top 10 superstars. This is because Daniel Bryan made a cell phone video saying that every SmackDown superstar is going to make their own top 10 list, and then he does the yes chant by himself. I don't know what the point of this is. Do you get it?
Is this like homework for the guys who didn't have a match or something?
Yeah.
Make a list of the top 10 stars.
Right. And Daniel Bryan says this will help Shane and I decide who deserves opportunities.
Okay, so...
But this is the list is going to be fake anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's break this down. Okay, you tell me. Let's say you come to me and you're like, hey, Eric,
Yeah.
make a list of the top 3 people here.
Right.
Guess who's at number 1?
Uh-huh.
Me. Of
Well,
course.
He said you can't vote for yourself.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck that.
So now I want to know the real answer.
Hey, Daniel, fuck you.
So what's the
Who cares?
answer now, Eric?
Yeah, right.
Me or Joe?
Obviously, Andrew, because
I'm in front of you. Because I'm here and Joe's not.
something like that.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I just don't understand what this top 10 list is going to accomplish.
No, I don't.
I don't
That's
get it.
kind of silly.
Yeah. So anyways, Breezango has their list. 1 through 9 is themselves. And then number 10 is the Ascension.
Okay.
And the Ascension are working for Breezango, helping them with their social media or some stupid shit because they get to take over social media for the day. I don't know. I think that's what Byron Saxton said when he was, coming in his pants.
I hate
introducing Breezango.
Yeah, I hate when they have to make up dumb shit for reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about that. Like, oh, I'm just used to seeing them there. I don't need a reason.
And
why
every
they're
time
there.
they do every time they do Fashion Files, Byron's like, "Ooh, this week on Fashion File," and then Corey's like, "Oh, fuck, Jesus."
Yeah.
And it's the same thing every week.
Yeah.
And then we all just feel like Corey Graves.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Benjamin and Gable walk in and challenge Breezango to a match, and then they flip their table before leaving because they're bad guys. You know. Next up, we have the Usos come out to the ring to pat themselves on the back. They brag about all the other tag teams that they've locked down.
Ooh.
And they go, American Alpha, locked down. And then there's actually a graphic of a jail cell closing in front of them with a sound effect. And then they go, American Alpha 2, locked down. Hype Bros, locked down. The New Day, locked down. And they lock some more down. That is until they are interrupted by the Bludgeon Brothers.
Ooh.
Who just walked past the Usos because they have a match against some jobbers. And that match starts right now.
Yeah.
Short story short, Harper and Rowan get the win.
Of course.
Yeah. But that's what I've been saying for how long now, that they're going to be the ones.
Yeah, they have to
from
be.
The Usos.
They have to be.
Yeah. So backstage, Shane is on the phone with someone
Kurt
talking
Angle.
about... Yeah, Kurt Angle. Talking about, hey, remember when I attacked your whole roster? Remember when I under-sieged Raw?
Yeah,
but then,
good times.
But then 2 months later, we were all on Raw anyway, and everything was cool again? for the 25th anniversary
Yeah,
show.
yeah. You know, we dabbed, we hugged.
Everything's cool now. Why didn't Kurt Angle go, alert everyone! They're here! It's happening! It's on Raw 25th anniversary!
Everyone, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So backstage, yeah, Shane's on the phone talking about how great the Rumble was when Ty Dillinger walks in complaining about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attacking him, costing him his spot in the Rumble.
No.
But then Baron Corbin walks in and says he deserves a title shot more than Kevin and Sami. I mean, honestly, you can give Kevin and Sami 100 title shots before you give Baron Corbin one.
Yeah. Every title shot.
Ty starts to talk again, but Corbin cuts him off saying, "Are you still here?" And then Ty replies, "Yeah, I'm still here, unlike your Money in the Bank contract."
Oh,
And then Shane's like,
shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Shane then tells both of them to calm down and then makes a match for the two of them later. Which I think Ty Dillinger's fought Corbin, I think, every match since he's been on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Every match has been against Baron Corbin.
Hey, remember that guy you fight every time? Guess what?
You're going to fight him again.
Yeah.
And it's not like they even put on great matches together.
No, it's not like anyone with Dolph Ziggler.
Right. It's not like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn where they're like, well, at least they'll put on a great match every single time.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Renee Young, a.k.a. Beetlejuice, interviewing Charlotte in the ring. She's got her Beetlejuice jacket on again.
It's showtime.
That's one that has won awards before. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Yeah.
And Charlotte says for the first time in her career, she didn't want to be the champion because she wanted to be in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble.
Really?
Yes, really.
I'm pretty sure she could have vacated the title.
Yeah.
She could have been like, I'll take on anyone tonight, and lost.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Right.
But moving on.
So she mentions that, she was standing next to Asuka right after she won the Rumble, as well as Ronda Rousey. And then she wonders, she goes, so who am I going to be facing at WrestleMania? And the whole crowd does the, New Day who.
Yeah.
Who. But then she gets interrupted by the Riot Squad.
Oh.
Ruby cuts a shitty promo and then calls Charlotte a cheap imitation of her father.
Ooh.
The Riot Squad gets in the ring and they all take turns beating up Charlotte. Sarah Logan does her stupid cartwheel knee and the announce team has to pretend like it's a devastating move. They're like, oh my gosh.
Oh, dear Lord. Did you see the carnage?
She did a cartwheel and then just kind of fell on Charlotte. Wow, that was cool.
No.
The Riot Squad leaves after laying Charlotte out, but then F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S. Carmella's music hits. Philly goes crazy. They finally woke up because something's happening on SmackDown. And she sprints to the ring with a referee and the Money in the Bank briefcase. She gives the briefcase to the ref, and he leans through the middle rope to tell the ring announcer to start the match. But before the bell rings, Carmella charges at Charlotte and goes for a drop kick. But Charlotte moves out of the way, and Carmella drop kicks the referee outside of the ring, knocking him out.
Yeah.
Carmella then screams at the ref to wake up, but he doesn't. Charlotte starts
She's like,
to...
what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing? In the most high-pitched voice ever. Charlotte starts to wake up, so Carmella grabs her briefcase and bails.
She's like, no, bitch.
I thought it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, no, it was funny. It was good. It was different.
Yeah. And then later in the night, Renee interviews Carmella backstage, and Carmella pretends that everything went according to plan. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Backstage, AJ tells Nakamura, you know what we have to do tonight, right? And Nakamura responds, I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. And AJ's like, no, I'm talking about tonight. I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. AJ's like, are you messing with me right now? And then Nakamura says, I'm going to beat... Yes, I'm messing with you right now. We'll be fine. Just listen to me. And then Nakamura walks away as AJ looks confused.
So apparently Nakamura is Borat.
Nakamura's Borat. And I do a great Borat and a great Nakamura.
You do. I got to admit it.
Next up, we have Ty Dillinger versus Baron Corbin. And hey, Dillinger was very aggressive in this match. Maybe
aggressive.
the most aggressive we've ever seen Ty Dillinger be.
Yeah, and it did nothing.
And he still lost to Corbin.
Yes.
And it still meant nothing. Why do this is what WWE does. They humiliate Corbin, like at the Rumble or the Money in the Bank, and then they'll feed him a loser, a jobber the next week.
Yeah.
To be like, oh no, he's still cool.
No, he's still strong.
He's still awesome.
Ish.
He's still awesome. But at the next pay-per-view, he's gonna look like an asshole again.
Yes.
Like a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then we'll build him back up, and then we'll make him look like an idiot again.
That's all they've done with him, really.
Do you hate him? Do they hate him or not?
They do.
I just don't get it. He's like the
hate him.
shock master. He might as well come out and like fall over every time he comes out for a match.
That sounds.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
And he just tramples all the way down the ramp. That's who he reminds me of.
That should be it.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
So we go backstage where Sammy tells Kevin, at least one of us will get a title shot, right? And they basically just insult each other while smiling at one another. They're like, yeah, well, you didn't win the Royal Rumble. You got eliminated pretty fast. Yeah, well, you got rolled up by AJ Styles. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Next up, we have Benjamin and Gable versus Breezango with the Ascension watching backstage. I don't know why that was necessary to show.
No.
Just to get the Ascension another 3 seconds on TV.
Yeah.
Is that in their contract? We need 3 seconds.
We need at least 3 seconds.
We were on Fashion Files for like 57 seconds. We need 3 more to make it a solid minute.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
That'd work for us.
That'd work. And then Benjamin and Gable hit their finisher on Tyler Breeze to pick up the win. So, Breezango hasn't fought much on TV.
No.
Again, really, like May was when they fought the Usos for the tag titles, I believe, which was the Backlash
Yeah.
pay-per-view. They didn't win then, and I don't think they've won since.
No.
So, like, they haven't won a tag team match since, like, May or something like that. Like, to become the number one
Well, there was a good
contenders.
chunk of time where they didn't even have a match on
Right.
TV.
Right.
They just showed up for the Fashion Files.
Now, I'm sure they win at all the live events because the faces tend to go over at the live events.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But that doesn't count. Come on. Right?
Right.
So next up, we have the main event: AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Zayn. And Nakamura does his usual funny antics, but Kevin Owens is not a fan.
Don't you do that stupid thing! This Nakamura will get in your head. Don't do it. Don't go.
Don't you do that stupid thing?
Come on.
A few minutes later, Kevin's fighting Nakamura in the ring. Sammy tries to help, but Shinsuke throws him out. Kevin then goes for a tag, but Sammy's not there because he's outside the ring injured.
Doing stuff.
Kevin yells at Sammy, so Sammy bails on him and says, "Good luck. Let's see how you do without your guardian angel."
Mm-hmm.
So Sammy watches from the stage for a few minutes, but eventually comes back to break up a pin attempt by AJ Styles. Owens tags Sammy in, but later yells at Zayn to tag him back in, which he does, but it was a hard tag.
Ooh.
Owens, like, slapped him in the chest. Sammy then asked to be tagged in. I'm sorry, Sammy did that to Owens, and then Kevin did that to Sammy. Sammy then immediately tags Kevin back in by slapping him in the chest. Styles kicks Owens into Sammy, and Sammy falls on the apron. And then Sammy bails for real this time and goes to the back. He gets pissed off. He blames Kevin for hitting him, even though AJ kicked him.
Yeah, exactly.
AJ kicked Kevin into Sammy.
The classic, how can we break up this tag team?
It's the classic, like, this could all be fixed with a simple explanation.
Yes.
So Kevin tries to bail as well a few minutes later, but Styles throws him back into the ring so Nakamura can hit him with the Kinshasa to pick up the win.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the match, Renee asks Sammy backstage if this is the end of his friendship with Kevin. And Sammy says, no, but Kevin's had plenty of titles, so it's my turn. I'm going to beat Kevin Owens next week, and I'm going to beat AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at Fastlane.
Oh, Sami Zayn, you silly bitch.
Oh, sure you are.
I don't think so.
So I really don't know what they're going to do with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Because whoever fights Styles is not winning.
Yeah.
What the fuck do Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn do?
Fight each other?
Again?
I guess.
Were you asking Siri what they were gonna do?
Yeah, well, kind of.
Oh, your iPhone X.
Oh, let's
it's
see.
Not so great now.
What's Kevin Owens gonna do for WrestleMania?
Here's Kevin Owens.
Yeah, we know who he is, Siri. She's still as stupid as ever, even though it's the iPhone 10.
She's pulling up the Kevin Owens. That's a forward for Trinity College.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Really, that's good. That's what they're gonna do at WrestleMania. Just fight each other again. Who's gonna be the babyface? Because they're both heels. I mean, and they're both acting like shitheads. So how can one of them be a babyface?
Yeah.
Maybe they delay the Bludgeon Brothers tag team gold and Kevin and Sammy take the titles from the Usos. Wouldn't that be much better?
It would be much better.
I'm for that.
Yeah.
We don't need to see Kevin and Sammy again.
No. We don't need to see. We're going to see it next week. We don't need to see it at WrestleMania.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just figured it out. Maybe they're going to take the tag titles.
Hopefully.
Delay the Bludgeon Brothers. Let the Bludgeon Brothers beat up some more jobbers for a few more months.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's give some awards. Hey, Eric, do you feel embarrassed buying condoms at the grocery store?
You know, all the time. When I was a younger man and I had a girlfriend that I would go to visit in Austin, I would always wait till I was out of town to go buy condoms. And I always felt so weird about it. I'd go in the store and I'd browse around. I'd buy a candy bar, some gum, a soda, and then you walk to the register because they're always behind the register. Right. And you have to look the person in the eye and say, "In a box of condoms."
Hey, excuse me, I need some condoms.
And they always give you that look like, I know what he's doing tonight.
Right, like you shouldn't feel embarrassed about having sex. And now you don't have to, thanks to beadandy.com. They will actually mail you condoms right to your front door. And right now they're offering 50% off the starter pack, which means you get 6 condoms the first month for only $3. So that's even cheaper than buying them at the store. So go to beadandy.com/podcast to get set up with your starter pack. That's beadandy.com/podcast and join the condom club.
Be safe, be discreet, be a dandy.
So my worst dressed were the Bludgeon Brother jobbers.
Okay, that's good.
Awful. How about you?
So my worst dress was the first worst dress for me, and she's been she's been best dressed.
What?
Excuse me, multiple times.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Tamina.
No,
I'm just kidding. Sasha Banks?
No.
Okay. Because I don't, I wouldn't give Sasha worst dressed, but I don't like her camo outfit. Like Sasha at the Rumble.
With the Wonder Woman outfit?
The Wonder Woman gear was... And that's how I jizz.
Yeah.
It makes that exploding sound effect.
That's the sound of your penis exploding.
It's a romance explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so go ahead. Worst dressed?
Worst dress was Carmella.
Oh, yeah, she was, yeah.
I don't like the two-piece outfit, and then her makeup was like on 11. I mean, it was way overdone.
I know, she really overdoes her makeup.
Yeah.
And she's posted pictures of her without makeup, and she looks way better without it.
Yeah. I mean,
just put on the basic.
I don't know if it's creative that wants her to do that or her.
No,
but
I think
it's way overdone.
She just needs the basic makeup, and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Casual Charlotte.
Casual Charlotte.
Street clothes Charlotte.
Charlotte with clothes.
Yeah.
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 She looks way better with regular clothes on.
Yeah, she does.
I had Liv Morgan.
Okay.
You know.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
you know how I am with Liv.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
I know.
She's like
she's
like the Rogot to my cannoli, you know?
Yes. Exactly.
Worst acting?
I had the Riot Squad.
Especially Ruby.
Yeah.
She's the one that cut that shit promo.
Yeah.
I had Michael Cole's overacting.
Over, like, basically proclaiming his love for Apollo Crews.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
Best acting?
The drop-kicked ref.
Oh, God.
Oh, like, just laying there writhing like he'd been fucking shot.
Yeah.
That's a good job. Good job.
I'm going to give credit to Sasha Banks here because she cut her first good promo in, like, I don't know.
3 years?
A long time.
Yeah.
If she could just cut good promos, then she'd be, like, the best.
Yeah.
Because she's the best wrestler, I think.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
Worst comment came from Tom Mike. Mike
Okay,
Tom? Yeah.
Tom Mike, so Tom Phillips?
Yeah. He's like, no one gets up from the EOD. The end of days.
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
Yeah. Don't hyphen
So
it.
that's what they're going to call it. That's probably them. They're going to call it the EOD.
Yeah. End of days.
End of days. Because they're sick of us saying, end of days.
Yeah.
By the way, we forgot to mention Corbin beat Ty Dillinger in that match with the end of days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My worst comment was Michael Cole saying Kane's at a medical facility, and then they quickly cut to Kane not at a medical facility.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Best comment?
You know, I'm not thrilled with what I have. I kind of liked Carmella screeching at the top of her lungs, "What are you doing?" to the ref.
Yeah.
While he's laying there dying.
Uh-huh.
Thought that was kind of fun, but I'm not 100% sold on it.
Is that your fan with Carmella? Like, you'd come from behind and she'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your fantasy.
Hey.
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 My best comment was Kevin Owens saying, "Don't you do that stupid thing!" at Nakamura. And then he does the stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Worst match?
I'll say Dillinger versus Corbin because it's every time they fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Jobbers because that's stupid.
Uh-huh.
Slow-mo match?
Bar versus Titus Worldwide.
I had Miz versus Roman. I'm
Okay.
tired of seeing it.
Yeah.
Best match?
Cena versus Balor.
Figured you'd have that one.
Because
But
you
I
have something different.
Really liked Asuka and Sasha.
That was a really good match. You know what? It's because Cena basically has his way of telling people, yeah, fuck you, I don't care what you think. And this week's episode of Cena telling the crowd, I don't give a fuck what you think, was the too sweet.
Right.
While holding Finn Balor ready to just bury the shit out of him.
Exactly.
He's like, oh, you like this guy? Yeah, it's too sweet.
I mean, like, we all know who's winning the Elimination Chamber, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Who
Think
wins.
it'll come down to Cena and Roman?
Of course it will.
Yeah.
It has to, right? Or Braun,
Ooh, could, yeah.
you know?
I hope it starts with Cena
But-
and Braun.
It probably will come down to Cena and Roman because if it comes down to Roman and Braun, all the fans are going to be cheering for Braun.
Yeah.
And they're going to boo the shit when... No, they're going to boo when Roman wins regardless.
Yeah, they
But
are.
this is WWE trying to control the boos
Yeah.
and the cheers. So that, well, if he beats Cena, people won't be that upset because they hate both of them.
Because right now it's Braun, Cena,
And Elias.
and Elias.
Yeah. We have the rumors
3 more.
as to who else it's going
Okay.
to be. It's pretty obvious, but
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
All right.
Worst move?
The Sheamus's like I flip.
He flips on. Yeah,
Mystery
that's what I had.
flip.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Best move?
The Super AA. I always
Okay.
like those top rope finishers.
I had Asuka's fall.
Okay.
When she did the hip attack and then fell out the ring. That was awesome.
Did she like
boom, boom, boom? Yeah. And then I went boom, boom, boom.
I said
I
boom
don't know
boom
exactly
boom.
what that means,
Let me
but
say
something
yeah,
like
oh. Remember that song?
What?
Remember that song?
Say it again?
Said boom boom boom. Let me say ayo ayo. You remember that song?
Yeah.
I remember it from the
I
skating
remember it.
rink.
I remember it being sung better though. Ouch. Careful, it's okay. It's just someone vacuuming.
All right.
It's all right.
But they're gonna
Everything's-
barge in on us.
Maybe they will. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then we'll have that guy on the show.
Worst moment?
Yeah, what'd you have?
Oh, I had the Usos promo, especially the lockdown.
The jail cell graphic.
Yeah.
I had Daniel Bryan's top 10 list because I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, what is that?
What does it mean?
What
does it mean? I don't
what
understand.
Does it mean?
What does it mean?
What's going on?
I don't understand.
Yeah, no, clarification always helps.
How is that going to help you decide who to push?
Yeah.
Especially if the list is fake.
A fake
Zack
list
Ryder, if it was
for
real,
a fake show.
Zack Ryder be up there. Does he get? It's just
yeah.
So it's just stupid.
Stupid.
Do your fucking job. Best moment?
Best moment.
This is tough because both shows weren't.
The flipping the announce table. I mean, it's always cool to see those kind of things.
Now,
I guess.
how much does that weigh? Did they say?
30 tons.
30 tons.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just a table.
Yeah, I know.
I had Carmella's cash-in attempt just because I thought that was funny, and that was like the only thing.
The only reason it wasn't my best moment is because she backed out of it.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for awards. Now let's get to breaking news. What do you have?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
So according to Barstool Sports, WrestleMania 35 will take place in... Would you like to guess?
Detroit?
No.
New York?
No.
Philly?
No.
Where?
New Jersey!
Oh, at
yeah,
MetLife?
messing with you. Yeah, at MetLife.
Okay.
It's going to be at MetLife again.
That's where 29 was.
So?
All right.
WrestleMania 30 was in New Orleans.
That's true. That's only 3 years or 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Now I have an excuse to go back to New York.
Can I
We'll
come?
have more cannolis with more ragot.
Can I come?
Why can't you come?
I don't know.
Of course you can. You can do whatever you like. It's your
Okay.
life.
All right.
Can't stay with me, though.
We got to start planning.
Can't stay with me.
Okay. We got to start planning this year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly.
With Joe.
We got to find an Airbnb that has water.
Yeah, we do. Next week we'll have to get our booking because we don't have to worry about flights. We can just drive there.
Well, yeah.
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 And we gotta get tickets. Yeah.
Let's plan it out right now. Let's do everything.
Okay.
Oh wait, we already did. Any other news?
Let's see. This is more kind of rumors.
Then let's go to rumors.
Oh wait, I do have a
Oh
news.
my God! He always does this to me.
He always does
Why
it.
do you do it? You did it on purpose.
Yes. Okay, so as you saw in the Royal Rumble,
All right.
Royal Rogot,
Yeah.
Kairi Sane from NXT, the Pirate Princess, was in the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
She was a replacement for Alicia Fox.
How do you know that?
Alicia Fox got injured
Yeah.
training
Yeah.
for a Rumble match.
Right.
Falling out
Yeah.
of the ring. She got injured.
How do you know it was Kairi Sane that replaced her?
Because. Yeah.
That's your reasoning?
Yes.
That's a rumor!
That's not a rumor.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a rumor, but that's fine.
Okay, go ahead. All right, so
To-
rumor
to
music?
Rumors.
Rumor?
Rumor music.
Yeah.
Rumors!
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe!
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God!
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance!
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed!
I'm sure you have this one, but, they're speculating on what Ronda Rousey's actually going to do at WrestleMania.
Okay, I can segue into this, so go ahead.
One of the plans, of course, is to have Ronda face Charlotte. Another plan is to have Ronda team with The Rock to face Stephanie and Triple H at Mania like they teased at WrestleMania 30, right?
31.
31? Yeah,
Yeah.
31.
That just depends on The Rock's schedule,
Yeah, and they said if The Rock can't do it,
which
then
will
they'll use Braun Strowman. Because Braun Strowman kind of had the thing with Triple H at Survivor Series.
I think they should just give up on The Rock. He's always going to have something else to do.
Yeah.
He gave his whole thing a few years ago. Finally, The Rock has come back. Home.
And I'm never leaving again.
Ever.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Lost to John Cena. Bye. Yeah.
But do you want to see this match with Strowman versus Triple H and Stephanie?
I'd rather see that, maybe.
No, I'd rather see Charlotte and Ronda. I
All
want
right,
to see if
well.
Ronda could actually wrestle. Because if she's signing a multi-year deal, right?
Yeah.
And they're calling it full-time. Now, whether that is full-time, we'll see.
She's off to a great start.
Well, she's filming a movie, to be fair to
Yeah.
her. But, like, we'll see what that means. But if she's going to have multiple matches a year and maybe, like, have a match almost every pay-per-view or something,
Yeah.
she's got to know how to wrestle, right?
Well, according to ESPN, Ronda Rousey was secretly training at WWE's Performance Center for months prior to signing.
Well, it wasn't even a secret because...
People knew she was there.
Well, WWE even posted the video
Oh, really?
of with her and her 4 friends
At the Performance
leaving the Performance Center and then running into Bailey, Charlotte, Sasha, and
but that was
Becky.
for the Mae Young thing.
Yeah.
Because they were in attendance
But
for
even then, there were reports that she was training at the Performance Center.
But
But of course she is. She's going to be a wrestler. She has to train. She has to know how to do it.
she's been working with Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair with her training. And
what do you mean? She's going to fight Charlotte. She can't train with her.
Oh, I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're saying that she is also in close to fighting shape. And they've also applied for trademarks to Rowdy Ronda Rousey, which means WWE will not own the name.
What? They will not?
Yeah.
They will not own the name. I thought
won't.
you said they... So she applied?
Let's see. Yeah, Rousey has applied for the trademark. Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Well, they're already selling that shirt.
Yeah.
They're selling the shirt. Oh, you know what? This was actually more news. I forgot to mention this, but...
You always do this to me!
This is... Okay. Take it easy. Rousey was wearing Roddy Piper's jacket.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you know. Why didn't you say it in news then? Why didn't you bring it up if... Oh, I know. We're doing a podcast for thousands of listeners. We're doing a podcast for like 5,000 of our fans. So I'm telling them, Eric.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily telling you.
Well, you should always tell me stuff.
But
Yes.
yeah, we should have mentioned that in
Yes,
news.
that was Piper's actual jacket.
And that's a cool thing.
Yes, Piper's son is his name.
I don't know his name,
Colton.
but yeah, I heard, yeah.
He brought it to Rousey himself.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Because, like, when she came out, I was like, man, that jacket's, like, pretty big on her.
Yeah.
And now, like, we have the explanation, which is pretty good.
Now we know why.
Now we know why.
So the 3 spots left for the Elimination Chamber. We know Roman's already locked up one of them.
Yeah.
We know that's for sure. Mm-hmm. And the other 2 are expected to be Seth Rollins and
Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan, as long as he is healthy.
Yeah.
Because he's still apparently injured. Rollins and Jordan were not on Raw.
No, they weren't. Not at all.
What?
I guess Kurt's not really concerned about his son.
No, he did not even mention him.
No. He didn't even say, oh, my boy's at home sick.
Oh, my boy.
My boy's
He's like
at
on
home.
one of the backstage segments should have been Kurt Angle like, yes, son. Yes, Jason. Okay, now make sure you take 2 spoonfuls of NyQuil, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I love you. And
I
then he
don't
does
even
that.
know-
Like, you know, when he tells him I love her, he's like, okay, I love you.
I don't know how you get strep dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, WWE, you know, Rey Mysterio returned to the Rumble, he made an appearance. WWE apparently wants to sign him full-time, but Rey only wants to work part-time.
Yeah.
So they're at a disconnect there,
Yeah.
and a deal might not get done.
Well, I mean, the guy's injured the same knee like 8 times.
Yeah.
I don't think he's anxious to like do a full travel
Plus,
schedule again.
Plus, he's a murderer.
What?
He's a murderer. He killed that one guy in the ring. Too soon.
Yeah.
Too real.
Too real.
Just
Too cool.
jeez. I laugh at your fucking offensive jokes.
Ooh.
Any other rumors?
No, I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
You have nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's all for rumors then.
That is.
You got anything for trivia?
That's not my job. That's above my pay grade.
I don't know. Can you think of anything for trivia really quick?
Okie dokie.
I'm just kidding.
Why don't you do the next segment? I'll look for trivia.
Okay. Well, we have a new 5-star review. This is on Facebook from David Perez. Awesome podcast. It's one of 3 wrestling podcasts that I listen to. Keep up the excellent job.
Nice.
Isn't that sweet?
That is.
Isn't that sweet? Fan question time. Naj Omari, any possibility Rousey enters the women's elimination chamber? I say no. I think it's obvious her first match is going to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know? Matt Hansen, if you could create the WrestleMania card for this year, who would be on it and what's the main event? Also, is What's Wrong with Wrestling going to the Cruise of Jericho? We're still planning on it, right?
Trying to.
Planning on the Cruise of Jericho, so we hope so. But the main event, I mean, I'm fine with just making Styles and Nakamura the main event.
Yeah.
It won't
absolutely.
it won't be the main event.
Yeah.
But that's what we would make it, right? Right?
Maybe.
Adam Wilson, do you think the amount of times Rousey did that pose and point at the WrestleMania sign was a bit of overkill? Or does she have amnesia and kept forgetting that she already pointed at it? I think the problem with that was Rousey was very robotic. And she's not a great actress. I mean, if you watched any of the movies she's been in,
Fast and Furious.
I saw Fast and Furious 7 she was in.
Yeah.
She was very bad in it.
Terrible.
Then she was in Expendables 3. She was bad in that as well.
Yep.
And I didn't see anything else she's been in. But
yeah.
That's the problem. She's very robotic. Kelso, what's one wrestler you hoped to make a surprise entrance at the Rumble but didn't? For me, it was Nikki Cross on the women.
Yeah,
the
that would have been a good one. The Iconic Duo, actually, I really wanted them.
That's their theme song.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Pop Culture Junkie, which name is more ridiculous, the Lunatic Fringe or calling Nia Jax the Irresistible Force? Who is the Irresistible Force? Is that Superman?
That's what they would say about Hogan and Andre. Irresistible Force meets the immovable object.
Yeah.
So shouldn't she be
the immovable object? Oh, that's messed up.
Because she's a monster.
Because she's a big fat monster.
Yeah.
What's worse though? I mean, it's stupid that they're using that
I guess
for
the
Nia,
Irresistible Force.
but the Lunatic,
because that was something they
suck.
used for Hogan. Because he had a complete wrestling, like, loyal, or he's revived pro wrestling.
Uh-huh.
He really did.
Oh.
As much as I don't like him. As much as I don't like him. I mean, wrestling was Hulk Hogan in the 80s.
Yeah.
So, wrestling right now is not Nia Jax. So, we don't have to call her that.
It's actually more Hulk Hogan than it is Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Justin Puentes, why does the WWE spend money on all these new signees, all these one-timers on the Raw 25 special and Rumble when they should be spending their money on new writers?
Ha ha!
The problem is, Justin, like, you can't necessarily just blame the writers. WWE tells the writers, like, a direction to go, and they just have to do it. And they also are basically told to write for children. That's why the dialogue's so bad.
Yeah.
Because they're writing for children.
Yes.
Although I don't know what, 7-year-old kids... I don't know what parents are letting their 7-year-old kids stay up till 11 p.m. on the East Coast
right
to watch Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay.
Chris Starr, how many matches do you guys see Ronda wrestle in Over under 4.5.
I'll say 6.
6?
Yeah.
In the multi-years?
In the
I think
multi-years? Or I think like
multi-year
maybe
deal.
6 a year.
6 a year? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan, would you rather have HBK versus AJ Styles at Mania 34 or HBK versus Seth Rollins at Mania 34?
HBK versus Styles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a heel Seth Rollins would... I mean, they'd both be great. Like, if it was heel Seth Rollins versus Shawn Michaels...
Yeah.
That's tough. Jordan, we're major? Any chance Ricochet skips NXT and goes straight to the Cruiserweight champion? What do you think?
Who skips NXT?
Ricochet.
Oh.
I think they're... So
I think he'd do better on NXT. I think he could have some really good matches there. I don't want to see him go to 205 Live, which is failing
We also forgot
show.
to talk about the reboot of 205 Live. Because they have a GM now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Rockstar Spud.
But now he goes by...
Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
Now, if you're trying to get people to watch 205 Live,
Mm-hmm.
the GM is a guy from TNA.
Yeah, a guy that a few people might know.
Yeah, like I don't know who he is.
No.
He's just some small British guy.
Yeah.
And he's a wrestler, so why is he the GM?
Yeah. Has he retired?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Salvatore, you guys passed right by me when I was in line outside for the Royal Rumble. I was going to call you both over to cut the line, but I thought you would think I was weird. Ha. No, man, you should have said hi.
Yeah.
We would have totally been cool with that. You
Yeah.
didn't have to cut the line or anything, but we would have definitely said hi.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
What do you think we are? A couple of Sasha Banks?
Yeah, no, we met up with Ron Johnson
Uh-huh.
and Nate Smythe after NXT.
Yeah. Michaela Sweat gave me a too sweet real quick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we met up with a few fans. So.
Yeah. Jake Davidson, would you rather take the botched German from Kurt at King of the Ring or take the Foley bump from Hell in a Cell?
Oh. I'd rather take the Kurt suplex.
Yeah.
Of course.
Same here.
It's the same risk, but Mick Foley's is more feet.
Yeah.
You know, that's like 10 feet or something. Or more, actually. More than 10 feet.
Yeah.
15. Jason Deerham, does Sasha Banks do the worst suicide dive in WWE because one day she's going to kill herself doing it? Or is it actually the best suicide dive because one day she's going to kill herself doing it?
Jesus. Yes.
That's the answer is yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Rick and Melissa, is Ronda Rousey's finisher called The Point? Because she pointed to WrestleMania?
That's correct.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
There was so Ronda tweeted a picture of her pointing the sign.
Yeah.
And it was like, my road to WrestleMania begins here. And someone responded with a picture of her losing at UFC. They're like, actually, I think it began here.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch, baby.
Yeah.
Very ouch.
Yes. Steve Azara.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't WWE have custom stage designs like back in the old days? For, let's see, every show looks and feels the same way. Why can't they create unique stages for the Big Four? I can answer that.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you look at what they did with Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, they use the same arena 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
So they can't keep taking down stage pieces and putting them up. So they just keep the same things up and filter in new graphics.
Yeah, but doesn't he mean, like, why don't they make the Royal Rumble look different than Survivor Series?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's the same thing. Like, they're in the arena the night before and the night after. When do they switch the set?
Right.
You know?
SmackDown and Raw, they just put the announce table somewhere else.
Exactly.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burke, wasn't it kind of a moment killer not to let Asuka pick her opponent first do some celebrating, then have Rousey come point at the sign.
I think Rousey should have showed up at Raw.
I think it kind of worked because it kind of was like, oh, Asuka's going to pick an opponent, but then Rousey shows up to kind of like fuck everything up, and that's why everyone hates her. Because she kind of feels like entitled. She can just show up and interrupt shit.
Yeah, but she was all smiles, so I guess she's supposed to be a face.
She's definitely a face.
Yeah.
Chris Leahy, Pushfire Barry, Steve Blackman, Ken Shamrock, and Scotty 2 Hotty. I don't know where Scotty 2 Hotty fits in with these two guys. So what do you think? I always like Shamrock. I'll push Shamrock. Barry, Blackman, and Fire, Scotty.
Blackman was cool, though.
Scotty, not so hottie.
But I did like Shamrock. Yeah, push Shamrock. Barry Blackman, Fire Scotty 2 Hotty.
Scotty, not so hottie anymore?
Scotty fell in the potty.
Ew. Junebug, what's worse, Mauro Ranallo's excessive enthusiasm or Michael Cole's stupid pop culture references? Now, clearly, you got this wrong. I don't know if you did this on purpose, Junebug, but I think unless you were just trying to be funny, but clearly you mean Mauro Ranallo's stupid pop culture references and Michael Cole's excessive enthusiasm.
Yes.
What's worse? That's a really tough question.
This question's tougher than a Sunday steak on Tuesday.
It really is.
My
God, this question! That's how Michael Cole would say it.
I'm going to go with Mauro on this one. Mamma mia!
But at least he's not doing it every sentence. Like his voice is just annoying every time he opens his mouth. Ugh. Cody Edwards, who has the better cannoli? I think you mean who has the bigger cannoli, and it was me.
Mine was better.
Mine had more ragot. Pretty sure. Ron Johnson, what was your favorite part of your trip to Philly?
Well, meeting you, of
Ron.
course.
Son of a bitch!
You show those paper towels who's boss.
I will. I should throw them at you.
Why? Are you mad because we're on the same wavelength?
You know what my
because
favorite part was, Ron? When I finally got away from Eric. When I finally got away from him. I wasn't playing the Whitney Houston song. And
You cut me, Andrew. You cut me deep.
Will always love you, Philly. Yeah. There you go, Ron.
Yeah.
No, I guess Takeover.
Takeover and cheesesteaks. Taking over cheesesteak. Hey, you gotta tell everyone about our encounter with the authors of pain.
Oh, we do. Oh my God, we got stood up by the authors of pain.
Yeah, we totally did. We got shrugged off by the authors of pain.
So this was Saturday night after Takeover, a couple hours after. We went to, what was it, Jim's Steaks?
Jim's Steaks on the recommendation of the Uber driver.
To get some cheesesteaks.
Yes.
We're eating upstairs, and as we're leaving, Eric spots them, and he's like, those the authors of pain? I was like, oh my God, that is the authors of pain.
Yes.
So as they're leaving, I just walk by and say to them, hey, great match tonight, guys. And they're like chewing their steaks. They don't say anything. They just nod their heads like, I should have been like, where's Paul? No, but so we go outside and we're thinking about, where we're going to next. And a minute later, they walk out.
Yeah.
Because they scarfed down those fucking cheesesteaks.
You ever see cone heads? Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we walk up to him, and Eric asks one of them, the prettier looking one, the one that kind of has a baby face.
Yeah.
The other guy is just brutally ugly. The other guy has like a baby face. Eric asks him like, hey, you mind if I get a picture real quick? And he says, no. And then you were like, no, like, it's okay? And he's like,
no, like, you don't mind? Or no, like,
get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I don't do pictures.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay. Bye.
Bye.
And we walked away. So I don't know if they're just, living their gimmick or if they're just assholes.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Because it would have been funny because I was like, let's take a picture with both of them and then we'll both just look terrified. And like they can look mean in the picture.
Yeah.
But
I guess unless it's a WWE event, they don't take picures.
Right.
So what if a kid's like, oh, it's your Make-A-Wish. What do you want to do? I want to meet the authors of Pain.
Get the fuck away from me.
We don't do wishes.
We don't do wishes.
Yeah.
Aaron Garcia, you can take Sheamus, Rollins, and Cesaro out of the Rumble. Who are you adding instead?
Sheamus, Cesaro, and Rollins?
Yeah. For me, I'd keep Rollins in, but
He didn't do much. He just wore fire pants.
Fire pants! What was the significance?
Space pants.
What was the significance of those pants?
Burn it down!
Was that like didn't Eddie Guerrero have pants like that?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right. So who are you replacing? Because you didn't want the tag teams in there.
That's
This
true. I
question's
didn't.
for you.
Yeah. Oh man, let's see.
The Revival? No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't really want tag teams in there. Period.
Right. The New Day's the only exception because they're the New Day.
Yeah. And they all came in separate. Well, I mean, they all come in separate, but like they do more things separately than most tag teams, I guess. Shoot, who would I have wanted in there?
People?
I would have liked to seen
Zack Ryder.
So
he can get eliminated in 30 seconds.
That's true. Maybe like Aleister Black.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty neat. Because we got
Adam Cole.
And Cien Almas.
Now, Aleister Black would have actually made more sense because
he won his match.
Adam Cole lost. He's
Yeah.
all beat up. But it was still cool to see Adam Cole.
Yeah, and I know you're gonna hate me for saying this.
Yeah.
But just like a fun little thing to have. No way, Jose.
No way.
No way, Jose.
No. Lars Sullivan.
Oh, no.
Ew.
No.
Ew.
I mean,
why? Because he's too much of a monster. He would have been the biggest guy in the Rumble.
You think?
Yeah.
Because he's a monster. Because they didn't have Strowman in there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Look, let me
see
lay it out for you.
What? You're gonna look up all the superstars now?
No, I'm not going to look up all the superstars.
Then what are you doing?
But like, look. Okay, so
I can't look. Your phone is.
listen.
Your iPhone 10.
Listen. Look.
Well, this whole show. Hold on. Let me go look at my iPhone X. Fuck. You think my phone's a piece of shit now, huh? Is that it?
Yeah, I do.
It still works.
So the crowd is counting down 10, 5, 4,
They go 10,
3, 2, 1, and then the real buzzer. Like everyone's like, what? No way!
No way.
And he comes and he congas out.
Yeah.
You know. He's dancing out. He's dancing his way to the ring. He congas out. He gets in the ring. He's like, "Hey, it's a party!" And then they all do a conga line.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, I'm joking. Jesus.
Oh my
He's standing there.
God.
He's dancing. He's having a good time, and someone just runs up and throws him out.
Sure. There were plenty of funny moments in the Rumble, though.
There was. How about that double 619 from Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Rito, push fire Barry, Eric versus Andrew in drag in a is that a woman match?
No.
I don't like that one. What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast in the Women's Royal Rumble?
No.
Or Andrew versus Zelina Vega in a KY Jelly on a pole match. See, that sounds wrong, Rito. Because you're making it seem like I would need KY Jelly to get with Zelina Vega, meaning she doesn't want me. Because why would she need KY Jelly? She's like in her 20s. She's, it's like super bad. Like, these girls aren't dried up old ladies. They're good to go. So if I need KY Jelly to get with Zelina Vega, then I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about my back is it's actually located on my cock.
So I guess us in the Women's Rumble.
No. None of those. I don't like any of those.
You got to push one.
I guess, is that a woman match?
I'm not. Oh, that's great. That sounds so much fun, Eric. I'd rather do that rather than body slam Tori Wilson out of the ring.
You know what? You know what, Rito? I'm going to give your question a little Caesar's upgrade.
Jesus.
Fire all of them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry, Rito.
Krill Johnson, between Kelly and Tori Wilson, which one was the bigger pop for Joe?
Well,
I guess you'll have to ask him, but he's not here.
mm-hmm.
My guess would be Tori Wilson.
You know, if you tweet him, he might answer you in 2 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Don't hold your breath, though.
Uh-huh.
Definitely don't hold your breath. Beard God. If Ronda ends up fighting for the Women's Championship at Mania, do you think they would make it the main event?
No. No way.
I think that's actually a decent question. Maybe, man. You never know. Because is she now bigger? Is she a bigger star than Brock Lesnar now?
Possibly.
Then maybe Charlotte versus Ronda.
Wrestling royalty versus the UFC
thing.
Person. I don't know.
Brian Cundy, you can only bring back one combo: the Hardcore title and TV 14.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock and Austin as full-time competitors, or Raw goes back to 2 hours with Pyro.
Rock and Austin.
Are the Rock and Austin in their 30s
in their prime?
Again? Because then that's it.
Yeah, if they're in their prime, then yes.
Because again, go watch Raw 25 and tell me what was the best moment by far. It was
If not,
Stone Cold.
I'm fine with Raw being 2 hours.
Yeah. With Pyro.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Burton, did you guys start the Mamma Mia chant at TakeOver?
Maybe.
We kind of... I think we yelled Mamma Mia, but I don't think we started the chant.
We were yelling a lot of stuff. We had the lady in front of us laughing pretty hard.
No. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's listening right now.
Probably.
Chris Breitenbach, Kenzo Suzuki
Kenzo Suzuki
versus Nakamura. I don't even know who Kenzo is.
He was a wrestler.
Oh. Good.
Good.
Tim, thanks for the insight, Eric.
So I'm here.
Tim Davis.
I'm the guy in the chair.
Tim Davis, Jason Jordan versus Baron Corbin for the WWE title. Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the knife that I keep jabbing into my stomach.
No, but really, I would root for Jason Jordan because at least he could put on a good match. Like Corbin just has a couple of things he does.
You mean the end of days?
End of days. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fixed Jason Jordan's character and gave him something cool to wear,
yeah,
then it might be cool. He's still wearing like the amateur wrestler shit.
Yeah.
Like, when John Cena debuted against Kurt Angle, he was just wearing those shorts. That's what Jason Jordan's wearing.
Yes.
Like if you put in your WWE 2K18 game and you create a wrestler, the default is Jason Jordan.
That's true.
They didn't even have to make him for the game. Like, I just use the default.
Yeah.
Luis Torres, no question. I just want to say that I love you guys.
Thank you.
Wow. That's nice. Simon Atkins, F, Mary, Kill with a twist. Alexa with Braun, Becky and Sammy, and Big E and Carmella. This is because... Did you watch the Mix Match Challenge?
Yeah.
Or did you see? I didn't see it. I just watched the clip afterwards where like Alexa and Braun were flirting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That was awkward. By the way, the Mix Match Challenge, the first one that aired 3 weeks ago, had like 130,000 live viewers.
Yeah.
This last one, which was the third one, they peaked at 62,000.
Jeez.
This thing might get canceled before
Right.
before it's over.
Wow. Oh, I forgot my Miz rumor. Miz may be fighting Braun at WrestleMania for the IC title, which
That's gonna be
which
gonna get murdered, right?
Which everything that WWE does is for story. So does it come down to Braun and Alexa Bliss versus the Miz and Asuka? And then
It's got to be a SmackDown team versus Raw, right?
Not
Although so
necessarily.
far, there's been three matches. The Raw team has won all of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rude and Charlotte will win whenever they fight.
Yeah. I think it'll come down to those two.
Yeah.
And we're fighting at WrestleMania 2.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's WrestleMania 2 though, not 34.
Yeah.
So yeah, F, Mary, kill Alexa and Braun, Becky and Sammy, or Big E and Carmella. Which one are you fucking?
Fucking Alexa and Braun.
Oof. What if oof.
Marrying Sammy and Becky.
Uh-huh.
And then killing Big E and Carmella.
But Big E and Carmella, they could like that could be like a,
Yeah, but if I marry
with Xavier filming in the
oh, Jesus. If I marry Becky and Sami Zayn, me and Becky can get drunk on Irish whiskey and Sami Zayn can drive us around in his cab.
But you're fucking Braun Strowman. I guess I'm fucking Braun to get to Alexa.
No, I'll just push his cheeks.
Oh. This has gone too far.
When does it not go? Am I completely out of range too on the camera?
No, you're fine. I mean, you can still kind of see you. But, if you sat up like a professional, then you might be seen
I'm
better.
sorry. That's my preferred
I'm trying to go to sleep,
method
but Andrew
of
keeps
life.
asking me questions.
I know.
So what trivia did you find?
Okay, so
yeah.
it's probably pretty easy for you.
Shawn Michaels. Yeah, right.
Who was in the first Elimination Chamber?
Well, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Kane.
Uh-huh.
This is the trivia?
Yeah.
Okay. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, RVD,
Uh-huh.
Booker T,
Uh-huh.
Jericho?
Yes.
Hey!
And what were the results?
Shawn Michaels won.
Yes. Who walked in champion?
Triple H.
Okay. When did the first one take place?
2002.
What event?
Survivor Series. Anything else, Commissioner?
Who came up with it?
Bischoff. I really remember that time because that was when Michaels came back and I was like more into wrestling than ever because Shawn
Yeah.
was back.
Do you know when the next one was?
You're just trying to, like, how many questions? You're just gonna
I
keep
get
asking
all the
questions.
questions.
You're just gonna keep asking questions till
I
I
am, yeah.
till I get it wrong.
Yeah. Do you remember when the next one was?
Next year's SummerSlam.
Very good.
Damn! I am on a roll. Don't ask
Yeah.
me who won that one.
Yeah.
No, I know. Triple H won, right?
Yes.
He beat Goldberg.
Yes. Triple H walked into both of those Survivor Series
I'm
or
on a
both of
roll.
those Elimination Chambers as champion.
Yeah.
And who else was in that match?
Dude, I don't know.
You already know one.
Well, Goldberg and Triple H.
Uh-huh.
Randy Orton.
Yes. And then two people from the previous one were also in it.
Shawn again.
Yes.
Jericho.
Yes.
So I need one more.
Yeah. And this one, this guy, he's been around a while. He was, he knows Triple H pretty well.
Batista.
Nope.
Big Show.
Nope.
I don't know who.
He's, sometimes a loner.
Elias.
Definitely an outsider.
Oh, Nash?
Yeah, it was Nash.
Ha!
No.
Oh, shit. They get 20 questions.
That's what it was.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, all those other ones were precursors to the real question?
Yeah.
Who is the sixth man in the 2003 Elimination
That was
Chamber?
it. That was it.
Wow. The
Yeah.
previous 15 questions were just warm-ups.
I know.
Son of a bitch.
All right, what else you got? Is
That's
that
all.
it?
That's all we got.
That's all we did.
Yeah.
There's no predictions.
That's the show. No.
No brackets.
There's no more
drafts.
predictions for like another month.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Cool, man.
1, 2, 3. I think in 3 weeks we'll have predictions.
Yeah. For the Elimination Chambers the 25th.
Yeah. So 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So
All right.
until then.
Until then.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play. Give us a 5-star review. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow it on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter @Andrew Pisano. Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter, and E is for Awesome on Instagram.
Yep.
You never use that other Twitter account anymore, huh?
Not really.
You should just delete it then.
You don't know my life.
Thank you to songfinch.com for making our theme song. We have t-shirts available at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for just $19.99.
$19.99.
Remember the horrible WWE Network song?
Yeah.
$9.99. Watch it on your tablet or your TV. You don't need cable or satellite. What you gonna pay? $9.99. That was so bad.
Wow. Clearly it got through to you.
It did. It didn't work though.
Yeah.
You can also become a supporter of the show on patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for exclusive rewards that you can't get anywhere else.
Anywhere at all.
And go to beadandy.com/podcast and join the Condom Club.
The Condom Club.
And we'll see you guys
Wrap
next...
your baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong?